This fire was not by accident, it was caused by negligence. I live there to save money. I live there to save money, to work. All I do is work and mind my business. But sometimes there are things that go on in that house that cannot be ignored, and I address that with my mom. She's the landlord. Yes, it's her house, but she also has a responsibility to maintain that house if she's going to rent it to other people, especially if it's a minor in there.
This shit keeps on falling. Keeps on falling, and she's still not fixing it correctly. Nope.
Most of the time, I don't like to complain because I just want to work and train myself to be resilient in hard times. Most of the time, I'll be worried about myself, working and doing my own thing. But to come home and deal with this and express my concerns is just an extra layer on top. My mom is very argumentative. She's very delusional. She is religious and she justifies all of her wrongdoings using her religion. And the thing is, she doesn't like when I hold her accountable because I'm not going to let some of this stuff slide. Like, my sister and everybody else is going to let it slide, but I'm not going to let this slide. I confront her about these things. She's very hypocritical. She contradicts herself. She never, ever, ever listens to me, and I be telling her all the right things.
I'm about to go down a dark turn because talking to my mom to take care of her own house is not going to work. Word of mouth does not work with my mom. So I'm calling code enforcement. And if she ain't gonna listen to me, she's gonna have to deal with the law. Cause I can't really move. I can't afford it. Like right now I'm broke. I'm showing my broke journey. So my mom is too mentally unstable to take care of herself. And she runs a quote unquote business, renting out rooms without a license.
I've expressed these concerns multiple times, and nobody else in the house actually had these concerns as much as I did. So the impact of this fire hits me harder because I knew it could have been avoided. But my mom wanted to argue and be neglectful and not listen to me. And here we are on the news, almost died because she wanted to be neglectful about this property. And she got away with a lot of stuff like this. And as of now, she's still being neglectful, she's still being abusive, she's still being argumentative, and she's not taking responsibility for her actions. She's not being accountable for her actions. Yesterday, we were talking to Red Cross and my mom was talking about I'm going to write a book about how God saved me. No, the truth is you were being neglectful and you almost cost the lives of 5 other people, not to mention the 4 dead cats who had babies 3 days prior to the incident. This is unacceptable. I'm the only one saying the truth in this situation, and I have video proof to back it up. I've been documenting this for years. I foresaw something like this happening eventually. I only do the right thing. I refuse to get in the streets. I refuse to sell drugs. I refuse to rob people. And they look at me like I'm crazy, but look where we at now.
Has been identified as being a fraudster, and their profiles taken down.
These are the cats that we were taking care of. They're both dead, and the kittens that they had 3 days prior to the incident are crushed by the wood that fell from the fire. This could have been avoided if they just listened to me, but they wanted to be argumentative and neglectful.
You know, they helped me do a lot of stuff that bears the weight of running this business. It's a very small business, but I'm grateful. And not only that, I have streams. This is only one of my streams.
All right, what are you complaining about?
I'm not
complaining.
We're having a healthy
what do you have a problem?
Conversation.
So if you got a business, why are you complaining? Why can't you scale it up?
I'm not complaining.
Why can't you scale it up to fix your
I am
house?
scaling.
Just delusions like that. We're all fucking poor. Just fucking admit it and do something about it. You don't have to exaggerate like you got it good like that. What is wrong with you? Y'all will find it hard to believe me because at first glance, my mom is very noticeable and likable. But if you know my mom, she will kill your mental health. She doesn't care about mental health. She doesn't care about herself. She doesn't care about others. She pretends to care, but she's very abusive. And many a times I just had to let it slide. I'm too powerful to do anything. I just have to deal with it. But now it has led up to this. And with everything I've showed y'all, it is no surprise. This is definitely not by accident. It is all because of negligence. My mom wouldn't fix the electric in the house. So the heaters that we use would merge into the other extension cords because it would get too hot. That's a fire hazard. She would also use portable stoves as heaters. Just a lot of ghetto stuff, bro. And it led up to this. I know I posted this on TikTok, but this video is specifically for the news. This is unacceptable, and her negligence almost got us all killed. I'm gonna keep y'all posted, but this is about to get really, really interesting.